Polymerization. Join Avian and Burstinatrix.
I fuse Stargazer Magician and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon! This is it! The moment all you Dualtainment fans have been waiting for is here! Stand up, make way, and get set to cheer! I Fusion Summon!
In Yu-Gi-Oh! We have unique summoning methods: Synchro, Xyz, Link, Pendulum, and of course, Fusion Summoning. In this video, I will teach you how to Fusion Summon like a pro. Let's begin! As the videos explain, Fusion Summoning is when you take two or more monsters and fuse them together to create something new. We use this with the help of spells or card effects. The most common way is to use the spell Polymerization, which says fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or fuel as fusion material. Let me give an example. Some fusion monsters require very specific cards in order to be summoned, such as Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, which requires Elemental Heroes Avian and Burstinatrix. However, we don't necessarily need to have both of them in our hand. We can have one on the field, another one in our hand, or both in the field. But for this example, I want to have both of them in our hand, just so that it's more simple. Something we need to learn now is the extra deck. These monsters, such as the Fusion, Xyz, Synchro, Link, they don't belong in your regular deck. They belong on the extra deck, which is on the purple thing over there. With that out of the way, we can now activate our spell card Polymerization in order to fuse our Avian and Burstinatrix in order to summon Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. There's other spell cards like Miracle Fusion that allow you to fuse monsters, but they don't work exactly like Polymerization. Fusion summon one Elemental Hero Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it from your field or graveyard. The difference is that Polymerization doesn't use monsters from the graveyard, and Miracle Fusion is a spell that only works for hero decks, since it only allows you to summon Elemental Hero monsters. Another example of this is Gem Knight Fusion, which allows you to fusion summon one Gem Knight Fusion monster for the extra deck. As you can see, these cards try to mimic Polymerization, and they're much more specialized for their specific decks. We're now going to Fusion Summon using our Gem Knight Fusion instead of Polymerization. We will use our 3 Gem Knight monsters to create the powerful Gem Knight Master Diamond. But we're not done yet, because we can banish one Gem Knight monster from our graveyard to add Gem Knight Fusion back to our hand, giving you a great advantage over Polymerization, since Poly will immediately be sent to the graveyard and you will have to find other ways to Fusion Summon. But this spell allows you to change the card and use it over and over. That's it guys, thanks for watching, follow for more, bye!